For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, planning your finances is bigger than just money. We help you put your plans into motion and faith into action so you can do more for the ones in your heart. Because sometimes all you need to make a difference is someone to help you make it happen. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
Hello, friends. Welcome to Story Behind Podcast. This is the show for people who love hearing a good story and who believe the world could use more positivity. We're the team behind GodUpdates and God2, and we hope these weekly short stories will brighten your day.
Ten-year-old Florida Girl Scout saves her father's life using her first aid training. Written by Heather Rickerman, read by Julie Provost. A 10-year-old Florida Girl Scout saves her father's life using her first aid training because sometimes heroes wear ponytails and sashes instead of capes. When Greg Lunowski opened his eyes that June morning in 2024, he expected an ordinary dad-daughter day at Busch Gardens with his little girl Meg. But within moments, ordinary turned to crisis. It was just the two of us at home, Greg recalled. I woke up, walked out of the bedroom, and just collapsed flat on the floor. Most 10-year-olds would panic, but Maggie had just completed first aid training through Girl Scouts, and that training, paired with courage beyond her years, became her father's lifeline. I had no idea what was happening, Maggie said. All I knew first, he was calling my name, and then it felt like the next second, the paramedics were running in trying to see what had happened. In those frantic moments, Maggie's small hands and steady heart went to work. She called 911 and followed every instruction from the dispatcher. I answered most of the questions that they were asking, she said. I followed all the instructions that they told me to. And then I eventually led the paramedics up to get him. By keeping her father conscious, giving him water, and guiding emergency crews through the house, Maggie helped save his life. She was the calm one, Greg said with tears in his eyes. I was frantic and not sure what was going on with me, and I desperately needed someone to help me. She was there for me, she was calm, and got me the help I needed. Maggie's mother, Meg, was across the country when it happened. I am so grateful that she was there and that she stayed calm, she said. God truly had her in the right place at the right time. It's been a long journey for Greg, months of therapy, pain, and learning to walk again. Through it all, Maggie stayed right by his side. I felt relieved, Maggie said softly. When he was in the hospital and in rehab, I stayed with him the whole time. I would even just lay in the hospital bed with him. That kind of love, the steady, unconditional kind, isn't something you can teach. It's something God plants deep in a child's heart long before they ever wear a badge. Now, Maggie's courage is being recognized nationwide. Out of 1 million Girl Scouts across the country, only 25 received the medal for saving a life this past year. And Maggie is one of them. Amazing that she's been recognized for the hard work that she's done. Greg said proudly, she saved my life. Some would say it was training, others call it timing, but those who know how God works see something more. A little girl placed exactly where she's meant to be, guided by divine hands that use the smallest hearts for the biggest miracles. Because sometimes, heaven helpers come in Girl Scout green, clutching merit badges and bravery stitched into every heartbeat. Psalm 91:11, for he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways.
What if you could be the first to know what's happening at the intersection of AI and ministry? The newest tech, trending cultural shifts, breakthrough research, all without spending hours digging for it. That's why we created the Glue Feed, a free weekly text that keeps ministry leaders informed, inspired, and ahead of the curve. Join over 30,000 pastors and leaders getting updates from voices like Carrie Newhoff and insights from Barna's latest research, all filtered for what really matters. No cost, no noise. To see the latest research, text the word JOIN to 46816. Again, that's JOIN to 46816.
Joy is one of the best feelings in the world. Joy is when your mom makes your favorite dinner. Joy is a big hug before getting tucked in at night. Joy is when you give something away to help someone else. Every dollar you give to the Salvation Army today brings joy to someone in need. You help families eat well, sleep better, put presents under the tree, and more. And then you'll feel the joy come right back to you.
Hey, Greg Laurie here. Welcome to my podcast. I have a very special guest Joel Rosenberg. Levi, thanks for being on my podcast.
Thank you for making time for me.
Hollywood's not the hope of the world. The local church is the hope of the world. And I've always felt like it's my job to set a volleyball that can be spiked at the local level.
If God can reach Michael Franzese, who can God not reach?
Now streaming on Salem Podcast Network and Salem News Channel.
When a dog fell into danger, this officer dove in to save him without hesitation. Written by Michaela Gordoni, read by Julie Provost. An Atlantic City police officer saved a dog by jumping into frigid water last month. Despite doubts of whether the dog would survive the swim back to shore, the officer says he has no other choice if he wanted the pup to live. The dog, a pit bull, had been walking with a limp and evading animal control officers when it took things to an extreme by jumping into the cold bay. The officer, Matt Schmidt, quickly assessed the situation and knew what he had to do. "Are you sure you can go out that far?" another officer asked him on the bay's dock. "Gonna have to try," Matt said as he removed his shoes on the dock. "What else am I supposed to do?" He finished stripping out of the uniform before diving into the water himself. "I was like, okay, it's struggling. The current's strong. It's getting weighted down, and it's just going to tire out," Matt said. "I just felt like, clearly, a boat is not going to get here in time, so that is not a choice. I have to go in if I want this dog to live." Matt swims 100 yards before reaching the dog, securing him with a bite pole. "Once I had him in my control, I'm just basically talking to him," the officer said. "Okay, buddy, just help me. Swim with me, not away from me. Don't make this double hard." Matt lets out a scolding remark about the adventurous dog once they get to shore. "He's a very, very bad boy," he said. Thanks to Matt, the dog is with animal control, has been treated for its limp, and is now alive and healthy. But Matt doesn't see himself as a hero. "Honestly, I was just trying to do my job," he said. "I'm just glad I got to save the dog." Matt is exactly the kind of officer everyone wants to have, protecting them and their city's animals. Surely doing the job he was meant to have. And this isn't the start of the end of his heroics on the force. That's for certain.
Thank you so much for listening to Story Behind Podcast. We're really glad you joined us for this week's story. To see photos and videos that may have been referenced in this episode, check out the links in the show notes. And if you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe to our podcast, and please tell a friend about us. We'd also love it if you'd rate us and leave us a review. It really does help more people find us. Story Behind is a Salem Web Network production.
At Thrivent, planning your finances is bigger than money. It's a way to support the people, causes, and community you love. Because helping you put your faith into action is at the heart of what we do. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.